So I know you clicked on this video because you're wondering how you can save more money and be able to make even more money in this year, you guys. That is exactly what I'm here to give to you. At least 8 simple ways that you can save your money in this year in order for you to be able to hit that financial goal and targets that you have for yourself in this new year. Now, if that is something that you've been interested in finding out, of course I know that is why you're here, right? So let's get straight into the video. Welcome to my space on YouTube. It is your girl Zinny and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based right here in Abuja, Nigeria. If this is your first time of seeing my face on YouTube or stopping by, or you've been watching me on YouTube and you're not subscribed, please do me a favor by hitting the subscribe button below to be a part of this family, and of course give this video a thumbs up and share it if you find it helpful in any way as soon as you're done watching. Okay, you guys, let's get into the video. Now, the very first thing you want to look at is to try to get out of debt. Now, I mean, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much money you gather, no matter how much money you save, that if you're owing a start of money somewhere for a service that was rendered to you or a product that you got that you have not paid for, then it means the money you have gathered is not staying in your hands. It's going to be leaving as soon as it comes in. So the very first thing you want to be able to do in order to save money this year is to get out of debt, no matter how small or how big the debt is. If it's a very big amount of money, you want to begin by paying it gradually. No matter how much money you're able to gather or save, you end up bringing out that money from your savings or from your investment or from your business to pay off the debt that you are owing. Now, everybody needs a budget. So the next thing you want to be able to do is to get a budget. And as much as this sounds quite cliche, because you must have been hearing it from a lot of accounting accounts on YouTube, on Instagram, or any other social media platform where you are on, just have a rough estimate that you have put down of how much you intend to spend on whether the very necessary expenditures you need to make, maybe your NEPA bill, your water bill, your rent, your mortgage bill, food stuff, for data, for airtime, so that you can communicate with people via your phone. Make an estimate of what you want to be able to spend on each of these items. With that, you know how much is going to be left for you to be able to save. Okay, so you want to be sure that after you've paid off your debt, you want to be able to know that in order for you to know how much you can keep away as your savings for other future purposes. Another way that you can save money in 2022 is by starting a side hustle. Now, the honest truth be told, nobody can make the kind of money they want to make by sticking to one source of income. See, especially if you're in Nigeria, I don't know of any other African country. If you're watching this video and you're from any other African country, let me know in the comment section below. But in Nigeria, you see how the prices of things are going up every day. Even if you were able to save up 10,000 naira last month to use it to get a new bag or a new phone or a new tripod this month, by the time it gets to that period when you're ready to purchase that thing or go for that service, you discover that the price of that thing is no longer 5,000. It has risen up to 10,000 or 15 or 20. Okay, the prices of things are skyrocketing. So even as the daily demands or the daily standards of living are going on the increase, is your salary increasing? Is your source of income increasing? Even if you're a business person, you need a side hustle. Everybody needs a side hustle, no matter how big, no matter how small. Even if it is something that has to do with a vocational skill like tailoring, carpentry, plumbing, painting, whatever it may be, but make sure you get a side hustle. Now, I have done an introductory video on what a side hustle is and how you can start a side hustle in very simple, easy ways for you as well. I'm going to leave that link in the cards here or here, and I'm also going to leave it in the description box below, so you want to check it out as soon as you are done watching this particular video. Apparently, at times when you pass by an item in your house, maybe an old washing machine, some dresses or shoes and stuff that you know that they have been lying there, and you know that nothing is going to make you go back to them, because instead of going back to those items, you are going to want to replace them with new, improved versions of those things, because you already know what they are. Like, you've been there, done that, and you would rather not use them again. Have you considered selling those items? You might not get exact value for what you bought them for, but at least you're going to be getting some money. So you're not going to be entirely discarding your entire money that you used to get those things or those services, but you're going to be able to make out something from them, no matter how tangible it is. So by all means, declutter your house, declutter your wardrobe, declutter everywhere, and look out for items that you can actually sell out to friends, to family members, or even to people on the internet. You can go on Instagram and Twitter and tell people, oh, I have this thing for sale, I'm not using it anymore. There are so many people who will be really advantaged and privileged to have that thing that you're no longer using in their space, even if they have to get it for a little fee as against what it would normally cost in the market. So think about it. See, lastly, another very important tip that I'm going to give to you if you want to be able to save in 2022 is to think before you splurge. Before you go and eat that fancy food in that fancy restaurant, have you considered if you can prepare your own meal, or if it is so cheaper in another place? Do you really need to do it? Perhaps you're not just hungry, you're just dehydrated and you think you need food. Do you really need that clothes? Do you really need that bag? Do you really need that shoe? Do you really need that thing you want to go and do at this time? Do you really need that service at that particular time? Think about all of that. Most of the times you discover that you didn't even really need that particular item or that particular service at the time when you really wanted it or when you were yearning for it. Always learn to differentiate your feelings, okay, your emotions from reality, because your emotions, your feelings will always run wild. They want you to buy things on impulse. You even see something, a laptop that is going for sale at 50k, and you feel, oh my gosh, this laptop only costs 180k, and then you jump on those things and you realize that you don't even need them, and then all of a sudden you're looking for a way to discard those things that you've gotten already. So by all means, think before you spend your money. Think before you put your hand in your pocket and spend your money. The sixth thing I'm going to be sharing with you guys is to learn how to do things yourself. And you guys, for literally everything, there is a video tutorial on YouTube. There are written tutorials on Google that you can search for in PDF form, in normal website form, that you can read up on how to do so many things for yourself, that you don't necessarily need the service of a professional. So look for things that you can do for yourself, around yourself, that can help you save money. There are little skills, even as women, that you can learn how to do. Repair your, change your bulb when it goes off. There are so many things around the house, around the business, that you can do for yourself in order to save that extra cost that that particular thing keeps taking away from your pocket. Another very important thing that we also ignore because we are trying to keep up with the shenanigans and stuff like that is not changing your supermarket. I mean, there might be 1,000 supermarkets, but trust me, it is not a monopoly. So different supermarkets have their different prices, no matter where they are located in your area, in your environment, in your town, in your suburban area, wherever it is that you are. Try to find out the cost of things in that supermarket or local market where you're purchasing stuff from, and compare it to the prices of the same items that are sold in those markets in other supermarkets or in other local markets. And if you find out that there is actually a price change or a price difference between these different markets, then you want to go to the cheaper ones, because trust me, high cost doesn't always mean that you're getting the best quality of that thing that you want to get. Everybody's just hiking their prices according to how they want, according to how they bought and stuff like that. So if you can get one particular thing for the same value in another, for a cheaper value in another place of the same quality, then please go for it. By all means, look at your market, change your supermarket, change your local market, change where you get your items. And then one other thing that is very important that I want you to do, which is going to be the last thing I'm going to be sharing with you on this particular video, is to open a separate savings account. Now, before you tell me all about investment, crypto and all of that, assuming you're starting the new year, you've paid off your debt, you don't have any money, you want to start gathering your savings once again, you don't even have enough money to go into investment, because these days, for you to be able to get anything tangible from your investment, you must be able to invest up to 50,000 naira. That's like over $100, $300, and above $1,000 and above. So how do you get that money? Open a separate savings account where you are not going to be applying for a credit card or a debit card. You're not going to be doing any of that. The only thing you're going to be doing in that account is to pay money into that account. Every single time you get extra cash on the side, or money that you know you want to put aside, put it into that account, so that the only time that you need to go to that account is when you need to actually go to the bank, or there is an actual emergency, or you've saved enough for you to be able to invest in whatever investment you found out or that you would like to invest in. So by all means, open a new separate account, separate from every of your bank accounts. Make sure you do not have any checkbook attached to that account. Make sure you do not have any debit or credit card or MasterCard attached to that account, and it is going to do you a whole lot of good. In another video, I'm going to be sharing with every one of you. So if you're a student, you have a 9-to-5 job, or you're an entrepreneur and you're looking for how to start a side hustle, what side hustle to start with, I'm going to be making another video shortly where I'm going to be sharing with you different side hustles that you can do while you're still a student, while you're still running your other businesses, and while you're still running your 9-to-5 job. I'm going to be sharing all of those tips, all those ideas of side hustles that you can do in another video that you want to stay tuned for. So you have every reason to hit the subscribe button right away if you haven't. Thank you for watching this video to the end. So if you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, give it a thumbs up, and please share this video so that other people can garner the same knowledge that you have garnered, because 2020 is the time of abundance and overflow for every one of us. All right, thank you once again for watching